That was
okay.
weird.
We're back. We're live.
We're live.
Okay.
Round 2. Okay.
So here's the issue with. Okay, I'm just gonna like take a step back and tell you like what just happened here. My phone is bombarded by ads, and I have tried everything. I have Googled how to get rid of ads. Why does my phone have ads? And like they keep giving me all of these things to get rid of them and tips and whatever. I cannot find the app that's causing the problem. So if anybody has any tips on that, please let me know. Because they keep, and they're always the same ones. They're always the same ads.
Really?
Yeah. Like yesterday, holy shit. Yesterday I had this one ad that kept popping up that was about, oh dear. That was, you're not.
Kidding. I'm just very entertaining. Drink
That was
table.
funny. Like, what was that show about, like, wild girls? What was it?
Girls Gone Wild?
Girls Gone
We are the girls that have gone wild.
Flashback! That means you probably don't even know what that is.
I'm laughing, but I have no idea what they're talking about.
I went to like Baker High School, and our team is called the Wild. And I remember some girls would wear a shirt called "Girls Gone Wild" because it's for one a sex or whatever porn reference, whatever that is. But also we were the team of the Wild, so
That's so
Girls
funny.
Gone Wild. It was good.
Yeah. Girls Gone Wild, for all you youngins out there, was this like spring break Cancun craziness where girls literally just kind of walked around in wet t-shirts all the time.
Yep.
We should go.
Yes. Coming from the 22-year-old. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh my goodness. So I don't even remember where we were when
You were talking
the
about...
ad
Oh,
popped
what?
up.
Oh.
Yeah, what were we
We were
talking
talking about sex and how people do it always.
Oh yes.
Drugs.
Safe
and-
sex. Safe
Drugs,
sex.
safe drugs.
Abstinence doesn't work.
Abstinence is key.
But it doesn't happen.
What's that on Mean
Don't
Girls?
get
It's
pregnant.
like, don't have sex, you will die or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, you will get pregnant and you will die.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Been there. I died twice. No, just kidding. Just kidding.
Oh, our parents are so proud of us.
Oh my gosh, my mom's probably watching. Hey, Mom.
I think my auntie's watching actually right now.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. So, since we're on the sex topic,
Woo.
something that I really noticed as I got older was you really start to come into yourself when you get to know your sexuality. As a teenager, let's all face it, as a girl, chances are, unless you're like super advanced for your age, which not a lot of us are, it's all about the guy and pleasing the guy and making the guy happy. And I think it's fucking bullshit and needs to stop.
Amen.
I honestly,
I need to stop drinking.
the female orgasm is a thing. It can happen, and if it's not happening for you, you need to talk to your partner. And I'm a huge advocate for this. Like, you need to speak up because your sex life is a huge part of your overall life. Like, it releases endorphins, it makes you happy, it releases stress, it relieves headaches, all those things. So when you say that you have a headache and you don't want to have sex, that's a fucking bold-faced lie, first of all. And
All the blood will just rush down.
having sex will relieve that headache. So, like, have some sex. Sex is a good thing.
But that's exactly, we were kind of talking about this earlier too, but humans are literally sexual beings.
Yeah.
And humans need to have sex. That's why we get pleasure with sex, because it ignites those feel-good feelings, the endorphins, whatever it is that your hormones.
Yeah.
And people need to have sex. If you don't have a sex life, like even if you're a single person and you're not masturbating, and I know people don't want to talk about that, but it needs to happen because you're going to have a huge disconnect spiritually, mentally, emotionally.
Well, and it'll make it that much harder when you do eventually go to have sex. Like, if you haven't had sex for a really long time and then you just go to jump into bed with someone, well, chances are it's not going to be very enjoyable. There is a man in the house and he is tiptoeing around right now.
And we're talking about sex.
He's kind of eavesdropping just a little bit.
Yeah,
He
he's
wants
like,
to hear
"What
that."
are
He's
you
like, "What are you
talking
talking about?" We were talking about butt plugs earlier too. Just gonna throw it out there. I'm 30. I'm allowed. But it's true. Like, you need to be open with yourself, because if you're not, you will have a disconnect with your partner. You won't fully enjoy what's happening in the bedroom. And I think that it's something that, it's like practice. You need to practice. Just like anything. It's like a sport. You're not going to be like fucking MJ on the basketball court right away, right? Yeah. Like, it's
so true.
And we always... I might get a lot of flack about this, but like, how they say like in the Muslim religion that when they pass on, they'll end up with like 40 virgins or whatever. Is it 40 virgins?
I've never heard that.
When they die.
Oh.
Yeah, when they die, they get rewarded like all these virgins.
Oh, weird.
And I'm probably going to get a lot of shit over this because religion is a taboo topic. But
it's all whatever.
Yeah. So I always hear guys joke about this because they're like, who the fuck wants 40 virgins? Like, what fuck is that? And then, actually, we went out to dinner with some friends of ours the other night, and we were all laughing because we were like, do they specify that it's female virgins? Or, like,
just virgins
do they end up with just virgins in general? Like, what's the... I don't know the Muslim religion, obviously, but I'm just curious. Like, what's the deal there?
Actually, Cody was listening to a podcast, and I think it was like the Joe Rogan podcast, but they're talking about bringing to Canada, I think, a Muslim politic, what is it called? Not race, but thing that they run in the... Now I can't think of what it's called. But anyways, they're going to... If people vote, because there's going to be a lot of people, like Muslims and stuff, in Canada.
Yeah.
So when they get their voting rights, and if they vote for that party, that's what it's called, like a Muslim party or something. Party. They're going to change all the rules, so you're not allowed to have sex, no alcohol, there's other things.
Oh.
Like, this, it was scary, and it kind of scared me, and I totally respect everybody having their own opinion, their own saying.
Oh,
it's
for
their
sure.
religion. If you want to live like that, sure, that is you.
Yeah.
But
don't tell me what to do.
The scary thing with that is this is Canada. Canada has had their own thing. We're that free country. It's going to be hard for us to... Like, they're black and white.
Yeah.
That is Canada, and their religion, it's black and white. So if they're coming in with their party and they're like, "This, if you vote for us and we win, all of these are going to change." It's going to change everything about Canada. That really scared me when I was kind of listening into that podcast that Cody was listening to.
At the same time, I sort of feel like there's just too much fear in this world.
And there is.
Right? And, like, that's what they're trying to do, is make you fearful. And I'm not saying that all Muslims are like that. Muslims just like every religion. We're all a loving...
We're all humans.
People. We're all human, right? We all respect each other. There's just always those handful of people that want to try and ruin it for everyone.
And that goes for every race.
Every single race. I mean, white people, hello, we have fucked up this world.
We have a lot of bullshit.
We have a lot of bullshit. And but you know what? Our generation shouldn't be punished for something that our race did hundreds of years ago.
Yes, and that's what really, grinds my gears.
You know what
grinds
my gears?
Grinds my gears, grinds my gears.
Oh, totally.
Reminds me of,
Is it Family Guy?
Yes! I'm like, what is that called? Family Guy. Cheers to Family Guy.
Cheers to Family Guy. Hey, white people are us.
White girl wasted.
I might be after.
Or the whole bottle in there.
Oh, man.
But it is a really scary topic. Like, it's not like... And that's the bad thing, too, is politicians try to scare us little guys that are down here with voting for them, scaring people, and that's exactly how this world is run, on fear.
Oh,
that's
totally.
exactly how I can't think of my words now that I've had 800 bottles of wine. But no, what was that? The Great Depression. It was in fear. They were inflicted fear. Guess what happens? Everybody was scared. So what happens? It got worse and worse and worse because everybody was scared.
Yeah.
But with our new religions coming, not religions, our new, I can't talk, you guys.
Political views, religious views.
Because we're younger, so we're like the new
generation.
Yeah, with the new generations, we're all being a little bit more... be it hipster or open-minded, spiritual, the universe, all those kinds of things. Yeah. It's really changing the world in that sort of sense too. And now there's going to be more of a conflict because we've learned a lot about the universe. We're learning a lot about spirituality in a sense, instead of having a specific religion. We're just all for the whole, the community, the common consciousness of the world, which I think is really fucking neat.
I think it's really cool.
I've never been to church. I was never religious growing up. My mom didn't make us go, so I just don't understand it. But now learning about spirituality and the universe and the law of attraction and all these kinds of things, it really opens your eyes. It's like, how come nobody else thinks this way? How come you don't learn this in school?
Seriously.
Well, because all that kind of shit got taken out of school.
It did.
All of it did. Like, my mom remembers, like, the Lord's Prayer used to be said every morning when you were in school, followed by, like, I think we used to sing the national anthem every morning.
Yeah, I did too.
You know, you had to stand up and sing the national anthem. You know, we had respect for our country, our elders.
Yeah.
There's, like, zero respect these days. Like, it's really, really sad. And now I feel like, and I've been saying this for years, that it's going to be up to our generation to fix what the last generation did.
It really is, because all that's happening right now is because of the last generation.
Yeah.
It's not because of us.
No.
It takes time for things to change.
Yeah.
And that's exactly when now we're kind of getting into more of the spiritual stuff. But when we're looking at our lives right now, are we poor? Are we broke? Are we depressed? It's not because who we are right now in this moment. It's because of what we did in the past that brought us here too.
Totally.
Yeah.
And you know, life isn't happening to us; it's happening for us.
That's like my favorite thing ever. Because whenever something bad happens, I'm like, okay, this is happening for me to learn.
Yeah.
Right? Instead of like, oh my god, I hate my life.
My car broke down, and
oh my god,
boyfriend
Yeah.
yelled at me.
Like the pity parties need to stop. Put
Oh
your
my
fucking
God.
big girl panties on
Pull 'em up.
and be a woman. Like, there's just so many times where I'm like, why do you have to whine? Like,
and complain.
get over it. Like,
Yeah.
it fucking happened for a reason. Pick up your fucking self, figure it out, move on.
Yeah.
Move on.
Yeah.
So true.
Like, I say this all the time, that your thoughts pave your future. And
Yeah.
it's so fucking true. Like, every thought you have is paving a path, and that path is going to split off into a million different directions, and it's up to you to choose the direction. And whatever it is that you choose is going to lead you to the path that you want.
So true.
This is why goal setting and, like, sitting down and, like, writing it out, putting pen to paper, and really becoming clear on what it is you want in this life. Because if you don't know what you want, you're not going to know how to get there.
You're not. It's
Yeah.
so true.
Yeah.
And that's, I love that you touched on that, because there's this generation where it's like, I want to get rich quick. If I don't make billions of dollars in 2 days, this is a scam. I quit.
Oh, I'm so glad we're touching on this topic.
Oh my god! And it just upsets me, because things take time.
Yeah.
What you do now will be your future. It's not going to happen tomorrow. Just like weight loss, making money. Like, people think that what we do is a scam as
I know.
marketing.
It's like people think they buy a gym pass, they're just going to lose 10 pounds. Like,
and
just
have a
by what?
six-pack and like...
You have to do the work.
You have to put in the work.
Yeah, like for
So
me,
true.
I didn't make any money in this business for my first 4 or 5 months, but the value that I got out of it was what kept me going and what
all
I've
of a
been
sudden it was like,
learning.
boom.
Yeah, and then it was like, great.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we all joke about it, right? So, like, the way that our business works is we all sign up and we join an online academy, basically an online university that teaches you how to run your business, right? So, once we're in there, we get to meet this amazing community of people and learn.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Too much wine.
I know, God. help me.
We learn so much from each other. We grow. I mean, if you're not learning, you better fucking check your pulse, because like,
You're dying.
what's the point of living this life if you're not constantly learning and engaging and growing? Like, you're gonna sit in a stagnant space for your entire life.
Until you're the next year older, and then you're like, oh,
Why
maybe
didn't I
should?
do? Why did I do
it.
something different? Oh, I wish I did that. And what's beautiful about our community is we try to pull you out of that zone, get out of your comfort zone, do something different, do something for yourself, fill your cup first.
Yeah,
You know?
totally. Yeah,
And it's so uplifting. Like, I turned 30 in 2018, and that whole year was a year of discovery for me. I started my business. I changed my business up a little bit because it wasn't vibing with me. I wasn't finding my power in what I was doing, so I switched it up a little bit. And I really came into myself this year.
True.
I opened up. I'm way more vocal. I'm not afraid to say what I want. I'm not afraid to tell people what I want. I'm not afraid to get what I want.
Yeah.
Like, you have one life. Fucking live it.
Yes.
Like,
Round of applause.
don't
Slow clap.
Like, please stop sitting on your ass and take fucking action.
Yes, and
because-
take the risks. Like,
Yeah.
you are never going to get anywhere if you don't take the risk.
Nothing
Yeah.
changes.
No,
if
nothing
nothing
changes.
Hell yeah.
You guys are getting me drunk.
I lost all of my followers.
They're like,
Fuck you.
It's
Don't tell me what to do.
I think I have one.
we have 3 cameras, and it's great. 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up. I'm having a blast. I don't care how many people are
I know.
actually watching. However, if you happen to catch the replay of this, can you please all comment down below that you're watching the replay? Let us know that
We're
you
having
tuned
so
in.
much fun.
We're having so much fun.
But I think we've been on here for like a half an hour, and
Oh,
Yeah, we
yeah.
have. It's been 30
time flies
minutes.
when you're having fun.
So we don't want to waste any more of your guys' time. We really enjoyed talking
This
to
was
you guys
fun.
tonight. I hope
Yeah.
you all gathered some, something inspirational
Some
from
value.
this, some value from
Hey.
this. Hey,
Give it
throw
love.
up some hearts, give us some likes,
Yes.
comment down below. We
Yeah.
love you guys. Mwah. Happy fucking Saturday. I hope you guys have a great night.
Yeah.
Cheerio. And hey, who knows? We might just see you next Saturday. Woo!
Okay, love
Peace
you
out,
guys.
guys. Bye.
Did someone shut mine off?
Yes.